Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Archangel Michael and Metatron have messages for you. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with this card. We have pile number 2 with this card. And we have pile number 3 with this card. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Quickly, before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com. And we are using one of them in today's reading. So, Archangel Michael and Metatron have messages for you. Let's start with preparing the first part of your reading, and then we're just going to dive into it and channel the messages as we go. You feel drawn to this card. We're just going to put it here in the corner while we are preparing. So we're going to take 2 cards from these decks. We're going to take 1 main card here from an Archangel Michael deck, a couple of tarot cards, and then we're going to start with that. And afterwards, we're going to continue with some oracle cards that I have prepared and maybe even some more tarot cards if it feels like we should. So, let's start with some starseed messages from Starseed Messages deck. So, what are Archangel Michael and Metatron's messages? I really want to take this one. It looks so nice with the green here. Yeah, I don't know. I felt drawn to that, so we're going to do 3 for you. Okay, we're going to take 2 cards from my own deck. And 1 main card here. I guess that's 1. 1 card there. Okay, and then a couple of tarot cards. So what is the messages from Archangel Michael and Metatron? Let's start with those 4. And we'll take more if we feel like we need to. So, pile number 1. You felt drawn to this card, the eye, the all-seeing eye here. And we have divine timing. Okay. We have take control of your thoughts. This is interesting. We have a number 30 and a 31. So somehow, the divine timing goes together with you taking control of your thoughts. It's like a key here. Master your mind. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. We have sacred feminine with another number 3. This is so funny because number 3 came up so strong when I started in my mind, and I said, okay, let's not mention it. And then we have 30, and I was thinking like, oh, I should have mentioned it because it came up. And then 31 came, and I was like, yeah, I should really mention that number 3 has some significance. And then we got the High Priestess, Major Arcana number 3 with the sacred feminine here. And Mother Mary. So yeah, something with number 3 seems to be important. And number 3, let's just do that quickly because it has to do with Ascended Masters. Let's just read just number 3 here in the Angel Number Book. 3. The ascended masters are helping you. Usually this means an ascended master you feel close to. For example, Jesus, Kuan Yin, a saint, or some other spiritual religious figure. So yeah, definitely Archangel Michael is definitely very close to you. Metatron, we have Mother Mary, Christ came up as well. So they're all coming through here together as a group. I think I actually think they're a part of your spirit team. Yeah, they are a part of your spirit team. So let's see what their message are. We have 8 of Swords. Okay. We have Nurturer of Wands, which is Queen of Wands. We have Action of Swords, which is Knight of Swords. Okay, I want to do the rest today. I don't know why. Yeah, let's just do everything. Gaia, connect to the pulse. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Mastery of your mind. Look at this. This is a mind prison here. This is a mind prison. Have you the divine timing? I think you're being. Oh wow. I feel very strongly that this is like some breakthrough. There is some breakthrough happening. You are working through a mind blockage. You're working through a mind blockage. You are mastering your mind in through an external situation, because the 8 of Swords is an external situation that causes internal agony. Yeah, agony. I heard agony, internal agony here. Look at the beautiful bird here as well. Birds are your guides. Definitely. Your guides shows that they are near you through birds. Yeah, they send you birds. They send you birds. And something with your something with your destiny is very connected to this mastery of your mind. Why is it so hard to communicate here? The mastery of your mind. Gaia here makes me think of your destiny somehow. Your mission, your destiny. The sacred feminine here, Mother Mary here with intuition. This is very beautiful. I love that they put the Mother Mary on the High Priestess card. Mary Magdalene comes out too, because I feel Mary Magdalene is also very connected to the High Priestess. So sacred feminine here. The sacred feminine. And so you will conquer, and so you will conquer what's on your path, and this will open the door for you to truly see your destiny. For you to truly step into your Queen of Wands energy here. And with the Knight of Swords here, I think this Knight of Swords is attacking you actually. This is Knight of Swords, because Knight of Swords can be a very wonderful energy, but I'm getting some shadow energy from the Knight of Swords here. It is the things, it's a very forceful thoughts. Yeah, forceful thoughts. That comes maybe from the outside, maybe from the external, maybe from the collective, maybe from a specific person. You know, and look at this, how the Queen of Wands here, and the dragon. Yeah, look at this dragon here. She has found her power, and her mind is protected by this golden Gloria almost here. So there is a situation in your life that's very divinely orchestrated. It's very divinely orchestrated. Yes, with the 8 of Swords, it maybe be pure agony to deal with this. But it is the gateway. It is the portal for you to unlock your true destiny. It's something that needs to be loved with the sacred feminine energy here. It's something that needs to be embraced. It's something that you need to love to death almost. Like love to death means give it so much love and healing and understanding, self-love and acceptance that it dissolves. It dissolves, and the dissolution is kind of the death of it. It is kind of the transcendence of it. And with that transcendent with you alchemizing and getting rid of that blockage in your mind, in your energy body, you're shifting your whole reality. You're shifting your whole reality. You are a daughter or a son of Gaia. Don't forget that. Many times we think we don't belong here, but you are a son or a daughter of Gaia. Gaia doesn't like it when we say, we don't belong here. Gaia, the planets have a spirit. They are a big soul. It's a big spirit. Imagine being a planet. What a trippy thought. Yeah. So everyone that's born here, everyone that's incarnated here on Earth is a part of her. So we are her daughters. We are her sons. And she loves us. So it's something with returning to Gaia, returning to your true essence, and reclaiming some power, because there's some power that's locked away. And it's very connected to your mind. So third eye crown chakra, to your mind, but mind and emotions are connected, So this is a mind blockage. If you have a mind blockage, it's also an emotional blockage. I see you rise. Yeah, I see you rise as a empowered queen or king almost here. Wow, look at this. Light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Yeah. Wow, Gaia, the world, your light. Time to reveal it. Divine timing is here. This is very powerful. You go, girl. You go. What do I say? You go, girl. Where did that come from? Weird. That's something I never say in that way. Yeah. Almost like American. Yeah, I know I have a lot of American viewers. Somebody else came through here, I think. You go, girl. Yeah, you go, girl. I have a lot of feminine viewers, but I also have a lot of men actually. So yeah, I don't. Maybe that was for someone special. That was for you. Yeah, you go, girl. That was for you. You female viewers out there. Some guide really came through and took over and said, yeah, you go, girl. And because you are dealing with something big here. Yes, sometimes it's pure agony and you feel very stuck. It's foggy, but you have your guides and things. And look at this Queen of Wands. Look what you're turning into. Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Swords here, trying to get back to you, trying to get back into your mind, can't get there anymore. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. The divine timing is here for you to love your ego to death. Love it is, how do we love it to death? We are unshakable and grounded in presence. Unshakable and grounded in presence. With whatever thoughts comes into our mind. We don't push them away. We don't deny them. They are there. We can't fight them. Whatever thoughts and emotions comes, we are just the silent witness, for whatever comes and goes. Everything comes and goes in waves, It comes and goes and comes and goes. It comes and goes. The less we react, the weaker it becomes. The less we react, the reaction is the problem. The reaction is the problem. The identification that's what's ego, identifying ourselves with the thoughts that we have and the emotions that we have and making them a personal problem. So this is like the detachment is what makes it weaker. It makes it weaker and weaker, and then it doesn't have any power over us. So something is losing the power over you. Something is losing the grip over you because you're healing, because you are breaking free, because you're choosing self-love. You are choosing self-love, and you're in the middle of this. You are in the middle of this. Beware of the King Knight of Swords here. I almost want to take one card here because it feels like it's coming. It's sneaking in here, and it wants a piece of you. So one card for the Knight. Yeah, look at that. Wow, this was so clear. Whew, I'm getting excited. So yeah, I love it when it's clear like this because sometimes it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say too much. Maybe I'm too negative, but when then the cards becomes clear. Yeah, I shouldn't listen to my own ego as well, Fears. So we had Knight of Swords and I got a bad feeling, and then we got the Devil. What is this Devil wanting to keep you in the cage? So Eight of Swords, you're in this prison here, mind prison. There's a mind prison here. Because if we don't let somebody mess with our mind, if we don't even, if we don't let ourselves mess with our mind, if we don't let ourselves mess with our mind or somebody else mess with our mind, if we don't accept and react and identify ourselves with what somebody brings us or what's, comes up in our mind or emotions, we are not trapped. So the Devil here, anyways, Knight of Swords and the Devil, yeah, there is definitely some outside external energy that is attacking you in some way. Feeding negative thinking, and wanting to keep you trapped and attached. Wanting to keep you trapped and attached. This could also be, for some of you, this could be an addiction that you're struggling. And there's a collective energy, a collective dark energy that wants to keep you in this addiction. Because what happens if you conquer it? What happens if you conquer it and then you go out into the world with your light and you start telling other people that they can conquer it as well? You know, the darkness of the world will die. Yeah, it will diminish, it will die. So you're a strong light worker and it's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. You are being, there's some kind of oppression here. There's some kind of external forces that are making it more difficult because you're also dealing with your own karma. You're also dealing with your own thoughts, thought patterns and things like that. So but this is a big mountain almost that you are transforming, and you're doing such a good job. Even if you feel like it's barely moving, there are things shifting and happening. Just keep pushing through. Just keep pushing through. Make sure that you are grounded, unshakable in your presence. And when you lose it, come back to it as soon as possible. Come back to presence as soon as possible. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Oh, Gaia wants to show you a good time here on Earth. Yeah, Gaia came through very strong. So we have Metatron, we have Michael, we had Christ, we had Kuan Yin, we had Mary Magdalene, we have Mother Mary. They're all coming through here. But very strong. And they want to give you, they want to give you a good time. Gaia wants to show you that she can also bring you some really good things here on Earth. She wants you to enjoy life, enjoy life. So that is also in your destiny, to enjoy life more. With stability, with security, with laughter, with love, with dancing naked in the rain, with, meeting people, with traveling maybe. Yeah, something with enjoying more. Enjoy life more. Wow, this is you. We have Orion, the wise healer, ancient gifts. Yeah, this is you. Yeah, this is you. You are a healer. Yeah, that's what I felt, That's why you have so much oppression, or what's it called, like attacks collectively. And they work through other people. There are darker forces, of course, there's nothing wrong with it, nothing to be scared of, in a higher sense, we're all one. So yeah, this is just one reality. Yeah, this is just one energy reality. So anyways, and there are darker forces. You are a very powerful soul with the Queen of Wands here, You are a light worker, king or queen of some sense, an alchemist, and you're a very strong daughter or son of Gaia. I think there's maybe have been a disconnection because you have, wow, I'm getting so much messages. Many of us, we can feel like we long to get away from Earth because it's so hard to be here, because, many of us are very sensitive souls. So it's very harsh and hard to be here. But it's not good if we disconnect from Gaia. We are a part of this world and she needs us. We're here for her. She needs us. We just have to look outside. It's beautiful. I mean, the trees, the grass, the oceans, the animals. There's so much beauty. There is so much beauty. The only thing that's a bit difficult is human beings, But we're a part of that experience as well, And so something where it's very important to remember that you are a daughter, a son of Gaia, a priestess or a priest of Gaia, because you have a mission here. You have a mission here. And this will also help you ground yourself, connecting more with the earth, rooting yourself in this truth will help you ground yourself. You are a very wise healer with galactic ancient gifts, galactic healing gifts, but you also have cultivated them here on many lifetimes here on Earth, being a shaman, being a priest, being a priestess, being a seer, being a sage, all these things. So this is like activating that. So naturally, there is some dark forces, there's some spiritual warfare going on, and entities and spirit, all these things, they're definitely around you, this is not a problem. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So sometimes they can work through other people. So they could be that you have toxic people kind of in your life, and they use them as a vessel to channel their energy through them. I've seen this happen, very low vibrational people, they're very unconsciousness, they become a vessel for darker forces, and that makes it more intense. So it's very important for you that you keep toxic people out of your energy. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit angry now, because I feel like you need to be very powerful in your no. A very powerful no, a very powerful energetic boundary, because you need to protect your energy. You need to protect your energy. That's very important. Don't allow this negativity to pollute it in any way. To pollute it in any way. And be aware of like entities and spiritual negative attachments that attach to your energy and wants to feed and wants you to continue a negative emotional pattern, maybe jealousy, maybe envy, maybe greed. We all have these things within us, at some degree. Many of us, we're not toxic, but we still have like certain patterns that's not good. We know is on the more negative side. It's very important that we take responsibility for them. We have to embrace everything. This is the shadow self. It doesn't mean that we're bad people. It just means we have a shadow self. So, or an addiction maybe here, or something else, maybe codependency, maybe even people pleasing, So what is it that wants to continue? What is it that wants to continue and that keeps you trapped and that is not good for you, and that keeps you away from awakening to your full ability. So this is like really, this is what you're doing. And this, when you have overcome this hurdle, this blockage, this is when everything will be ultra clear for you. This is when your divine path is really opening up. And you will start to embody and fulfill your mission of being some kind of big time healer. Big time healer of the world, the animals, Gaia, maybe even a spiritual teacher, or doing something creative. It could be doing something else, we don't have to be spiritual teachers to be a light worker, to be somebody that spreads love and light. So you can do whatever is going to differ, whatever is like on your path. We have the first house with redefining who you are. And the first house is connected to Aries and Mars, and also the Emperor and the Tower. Yeah, power. You're going through a powerful shift. Really, the ego. Yeah, the first house is connected to the ego, the identity, and the early childhood. So you're really breaking down all these things, all this, the person that you were, and then you're becoming the real person, the real person, the true human, the true human. The Orion gate. Wow, you got Orion 2 times here. Isn't that interesting? And 33. Yeah. Remember in the beginning I said I saw a 3. So 33. Yeah, you are the master. 30. You are becoming the master. This is it. You have a lot of masters around you, but you are already a master, I think, that came here to Earth. You're remembering it now. But one thing that you haven't done is fully mastered Earth experience. And now you're doing that. You're going to add that to your diplomas. The Earth... the Earth diploma. So the Orion gate. Many of you have strong connections to Orion. Orion, I love Orion. Very strong, powerful beings come from Orion. Yeah, very strong, powerful beings come from Orion with a lot of ancient gifts. Weirdo, I have written on the Orion card. I have written weirdo because, yeah, Orion souls are a little bit weird. In a good way, yeah, you're going to stand out. You're going to be colorful. You're going to stand out and you're going to be colorful. And this is like, you're so different. You're so different from your environment. Yeah, you're so different. Embrace it. Yeah, embrace it. It's beautiful. You are a starseed. This is insane. Another number 3, 30. Yeah, it's written all over your reading. You are a master already. You came here to Earth with a mission. You are a part of Gaia. Gaia loves you. Don't remember, look at this. Don't forget to connect with Gaia. I want to turn it around. Look at this. If we turn this around, look how you're rooting yourself. Wow, this was so nice. Look at this. Third eye crown chakra. Be sure to connect with Gaia. Gaia wants to help you, raise your vibration, ground you, make you unshakable and present. Make you unshakable present. You should be connected with the cosmos, but you should also be connected with Gaia. Cosmos here, yeah. It looks like roots. I want to put it like this actually. This looks so nice. We have Sandalphon with love. We have balance. And we have protection. Yeah, this is you, another eye here also. But yeah, this is you. When I say that, I feel like almost like I want to not yell at you, but I want to really take you and say like, hello, pile number one. Some of you, why I want to ask, like, why do you let this person hurt you? Why are you not putting up a healthy boundary? Why are you not cutting this person out of your life? Even if it's a family member. Especially if it's a family member. Because family members hurting us is so much worse than, somebody else. In some way, because they have access to our most intimate part. Especially if it's a parent, they know all our secrets almost like, or they have access to very, like, they can hurt us very deeply is what I'm trying to say. So like, I feel like I want to tell you like this, you need to reconsider why you keep this person in your life. Or how you can really put up a healthy boundary for yourself and protect your energy, because somebody is hurting you here maybe. And we have love here, and you need to choose self-love. And cutting somebody out of your life, this doesn't, mean that. It doesn't mean that sometimes we think, oh, I'm spiritual, I should be able to handle whatever, of course, otherwise I'm not so advanced. But that's not the case, actually. What do we do if it rains? We put an umbrella up because we want to protect ourselves. It's natural, of course. So if somebody's screaming at you and always like making you feel bad, of course, you want to avoid that person. You can still, and it will be easier for you to stay in love and compassion. It's very hard. We should protect ourselves. You have to protect yourself. Yeah. We have to protect ourselves. I think you will be able to love somebody and forgive them with some distance and time. So there's also some kind of divine connection that will be healed at a higher level, but it's going to take some time and disconnection from them. For some of you, it could even be when they have passed. Like if a mother or father or somebody else was really torturing you, bringing you agony, it will be when they have passed where you will find your peace. It could even be that you will be able to connect with their soul when they have passed and make peace out of it. And somehow you're going to understand that they have also helped you on your path. It's very hidden now. Very, very hidden now. Yeah. Okay, pile number one. This was a full-on reading here. Yeah, I hope it made sense. It was nice. Yeah, well, nice. So pile one, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile one, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using one of them in today's reading. So pile number two, Archangel Michael and Metatron have messages for you. You felt drawn to this card. Let's put it here. We're going to prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to take 2 cards each from these decks. We're going to take an Archangel Michael Oracle card here, a couple of tarot cards, and we're going to start with unfolding those messages, and then we're going to take look at some oracle cards I have prepared, and maybe even taking some more tarot cards if we feel like we should. So let's start with preparing. We're going to take 2 of these star seed messages. Okay, 2 of these cards. So what is the messages to pile number 2 from Archangel Michael and Metatron? Yeah. Yeah, let's do those 2. Some tarot cards. that one as well. Okay, we got 5 cards. We are ready. So, let's see what we got here. We have emotional release. We have no, it's not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Emotional release. No, it's not yet the time. Archangel Michael is with you now. Coming through strongly here. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. He's your savior. Why you felt like he came like a savior here. No, this is not the time. Okay, let's see. This is very interesting. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Empress. Wow. So the Empress, the Queen of Cups, which is so nice. We have the Devil. Probably this is the emotional release is connected to this. Okay, we have 4 of Swords, the peace coming afterwards, and we have Queen of Swords, the clarity coming afterwards. So there is a situation here in your life. Let me see. Let me not forget the guides here. I think Michael is coming through here first, and he's pointing to something here. There is something going on in your life, and he's pointing towards it, and it's coming. He's saying. So there's like it's all heading up. Everything is heading up to this, like something with a main release, something with a big release. It could be that you will like go like for some of you, it could be that you're going to like a spiritual retreat that's connected with this, or there is some astrological event coming up that's connected with this emotional release. I don't feel like it's far away, but it's taking a there's definitely a couple of more months or something like that. And I see you you're heading towards this event. And I call it an event because it feels like an event, a healing event. That's so funny. I'm hosting a healing event. Just I'm starting on Monday here. Yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, maybe for some of you, if you're joining that, it's fully booked now. So yeah, okay. Let me just talk about it quickly because I mentioned it. So yeah, if you want to get noticed next time, if you want to read about it, and if you want to be noticed next time, please sign up to my newsletter on my website nordical.com. I'm just saying it now so I don't have to answer it in the comment section, like 10-20 comments about it. So that's why I'm mentioning it. So let's leave that to the side because I want to focus on your reading. So what's gonna happen here? What I see, almost like it's almost like it becomes worse before it becomes better. And I see you going, like, I have to draw here. I see you going uphill. You're going uphill right now, and maybe this is how you feel. You feel like you're going uphill. You feel like you're tired in your legs, and it's just getting worse and worse. You know, I want to do a little top here. Yeah, so you're going uphill here, and you're tired in your legs. Okay, this is you walking. So it's something. It's just like it's intensifying. The thing, what's gonna happen is you're gonna reach this top here, and this is where I feel like something big is happening. And you're almost there. Look at this. Even me drawing now. So look, you're always there, almost there. But it's a little bit more difficult and more challenging right now. So he's showing like you're moving towards this top here. And I don't know what it is, but it feels like I'm getting a feeling that something that's happening soon, within a couple of months. And it feels like either you have chosen to do something special. Maybe you're going to like a 10-day Vipassana retreat. Maybe you're going to an ayahuasca retreat, San Pedro, Cambo. Maybe you're going to a yoga retreat. Maybe you're going on a vacation, taking time for yourself. But something is happening that either you're doing something special, or the other group is that this is very divinely. There's a divine timing with your emotional release and an astrological event that's happening. And I think it's going to differ for you which one it is. We have, we have a lot of astrological events, Uranus in Gemini, Uranus moving into Gemini. It hasn't moved in 7 years, it spent 7 years in one sign, and now it's moving signs. Eclipse season maybe in September. Could also be Lionsgate maybe in August. So I don't know which one it is, but it feels like and it's becoming a little bit worse before it becomes better. But when it becomes better, wow. So you go up to here, and then it's almost like an intensification. I feel, and this is like very powerful shift, very powerful healing. And then I see you sliding down. Whee! I don't know how to, I don't know how to draw that. But then I see like you come here and you go like a whee, you just slide down. So then because of you released something big here, it came to its boiling point. Something came to its boiling point, and there was this big ego death maybe, or emotional release, or purge. And then you become, look at this, Queen of Cups and the Empress. You are embodying, this is like emotional freedom. Like we have emotional intensity, we have tears here even, and here it's like you're very free. Yeah, you were very free. Somebody reminded me in the comments also that the Empress holds the energy of all the queens, The Empress holds the energy of the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. But look at this, it's even amplified here because you have the Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. The Empress, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Swords, strong. And Four of Swords, showing that peace now. Showing that peace. And the Devil here. This is what you're conquering. This is what you're conquering. And look at this Devil here. This is a galactic devil. Yeah, this is like a psychic devil. This is, I don't know what, the galactic devil, psychic devil, some dark force here. And I don't know, like a lizard devil of some kind. And look at them, how they are trapped with their phones. This is interesting. Look how they're trapped. So maybe something is going on through social media, or there's definitely something going on in the energy that's affecting you. Yes, maybe you're being affected by a person, a situation, but there's a lot of things, a lot of your troubles is on an energy level. I don't know if it's energy attacks or an energy prison, I don't know, like something is like, it's becoming it's becoming like a little bit, and maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can feel this coming. And I think for the one of you that have worked with yourself and you are in some sense ready, I think you feel this with a little bit of excitement, because because you have been going through other type of yeah, they keep showing me. Yeah, I don't know. This is a new thing. Yeah, they keep showing me. You have gone through other mountain tops, but they have been smaller, they say. This is a big one. This is a big one. This is a massive one. This is a big purge. I see you laughing and sliding down when it's done, and you just go like, woohoo, I'm free. So you're going to feel great afterwards. But for the ones of you that have worked with yourself and you have like kind of a connection with the spiritual, you feel this as an exciting time coming. You feel like this is good because you can deal with intensity like that. For the ones of you that are more... maybe not so connected with yourself, right? Doesn't mean that you're always not connected with yourself. Maybe just this is such a big chunk, it's making you unbalanced. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. You can be very stable and grounded, but then sometimes something happens in your life that shakes you completely. You completely lose it. So maybe this is like a temporary insanity, or maybe you haven't really gotten that strong trust and faith in life. So this is really feels very overwhelming for you, and that's fine. It feels very overwhelming for you. Archangel Michael is with you here. Yes, you think you're walking up here alone, but you're a guide. You're surrounded by guides. They're even this force helping you, push you up a little bit. Archangel Michael is like, yeah, come on, let's go. Keep on walking. So, but for the one of you that feel like you don't really have the connection and the exciting feeling, you just feel overwhelmed and you just feel confused and things like this, I feel like I want to give you a hug actually, and I want to say this could be coming as a surprise, and don't fight something with not fighting the pain. Embrace the pain, embrace the agony, embrace the suffering, and don't fight this change that's happening. the more you resist and fight the change, the more you try to somehow control it, the harder it will be on you. It will still happen. There's like it, but it's like almost like if you think too much, it almost feels like your head is gonna explode. So it could be that you're dealing with headaches and pains in your body. Aches and pains in your body is a very clear sign that you are resisting something. You're resisting the flow of energy, flow of emotions, flow of thoughts. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Wow. Yeah, I think, I think you're going to go through a massive death. Yeah, and I mean an ego death here now. I mean a phoenix moment. A phoenix moment. And I see you go through many of these, but this is a big one coming up. You were heading straight towards it, and maybe it sounds scary. And this is why I think for some of you this feels scary. This feels uncertain. This could feel overwhelming. And for you, I want to say, don't be scared. This is good. Just don't resist it. Don't resist the changes. Don't resist the emotions. And try to let go. Don't try to control anything. Try to flow with it. And try to stay grounded. Try to stay grounded. For the other of you, once again, the ones that are like... you're gonna be like, woohoo, finally. Yeah, finally I am ready to die. Here, take it. You're ready to give away that chunk of your ego that you've been fighting with yourself for so long. You're like, here, take it. I'm sick of that part of myself anyways. I'm ready to give it up, and I'm ready to be reborn, lighter, freer, emotional balance, loving, ready to take on the world in a whole new way, ready to be this free spirit, living my truth. Living the galactic truth, living the universal truth, living the universal truths. South Node, yeah, you got this. Wow, this is so clear. Yeah, this is the baggage. South Node, past lifetimes, you got this. Baggage, karmic past, unfinished business, soul wounds. Been there, done that, gifts, talents, lessons learned, and comfort zone. Yeah, that's connected to the South Node. But yeah, here, baggage, karmic past, and unfinished business, and soul wounds. This is what this is about. Yeah, this is a big thing that you're working with right now. It's a massive thing, actually. It's a big-ass mountain. I think, your reality is going to shift forever after this. And once again, you've been healing and purging a lot. This is such a big purge. It's going to make life-changing impact on your life and future forever. And Leo, your time to shine. Leo is connected to major arcana strength. So yeah, Leo, your time to shine. Yeah, this is your time. This is your time to deal with that baggage, to purge it out for good, to be reborn, to burn like the phoenix. Good that we have Leo on fire here. Burn like the phoenix. And then shine in your truth and be this free spirit that you are. A night on earth. This is interesting. And then we have a number 8 here. It makes me think of the 8th house. So yeah, I know Leo and Mars in Leo is transiting the 8th house. If you are a Capricorn rising, I have to think. Yeah, I just know because I'm a Capricorn rising. So yeah, but Mars is in Leo. Yeah, Mars is in Leo now. Yeah. And just because we have 8, yeah, it's actually transiting my 8th house. But Mars is in Leo right now. So maybe you can check out, because Mars is a pretty... fiery energy, so it could be that house is activated. But the night on earth, yeah, this is gonna feel like a dark night this is gonna feel like a dark night of the soul. Maybe for some of you. Maybe for some, it's going to be a little bit challenging. It always is, we go through this big purge. Even the phoenix going into the fire to get burned, of course, this whole burning process is a bit uncomfortable. Even a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, it has to be a little bit uncomfortable. The wings comes out and the whole body changes. Giving birth is very painful, So you're giving birth to something new. It comes with a little bit of pain here, and it's good. It's going to be over, and then you're going to slide down, and you're going to be all fine and happy. Perfectionism. This is perfect. Wow. Everything is perfectly orchestrated. Everything is perfectly orchestrated. The pain, the suffering, the situation, the attacks, the karmic lessons, the karmic cords, even social media, even what you listen to and what kind of like, I don't know, something with phone calls and I don't know, maybe somebody's texting you something evil. Like somehow everything is connected, or what's going on in the news right now in the world. Everything is perfectly orchestrated and connected, and it's all leading up to this explosion where you let go of a part of yourself that wasn't even you from the beginning. This is baggage from the past here. And whew, you're gonna feel so good. Yeah, look at this. Archangel Michael with transmutation. I don't know which Egyptian god this is. Maybe you guys can tell me. So yeah, I mean, look at this violet flame here. Violet flame transmuting. Oh yeah, Metatron came through. I forgot about him. Michael, yeah, Michael 2 times here, but Metatron also came through with what is it called? The Metatron's cube. Merkaba? Yeah, the Merkaba, you know, the light. The Merkaba is the it helps. It's a light vessel. It's a light vessel. Something with like you are also. Wow, there's so much things happening. Wow. Yeah, you remember to rest. Yeah, we had 4 of Swords here. Remember to rest. Pile number 2, because you are going like it's intense. I mean, there's so much. You are like past lifetimes. You're dealing with your karmic baggage. The intensity is like 1 to 100. It's like 80, 85. And I see it's now they're showing like how it's going to go up. And they're like, yeah, it's going to go up to 100. You're going to be boiling. You're going to be like, wow, this is intense. This is the phoenix burning, of course. You know, you're going to burn. You're going to burn. You're going to transmute this with the violet flame here. Transmute that blockage, that pain, the baggage, the karmic, I don't know, connection, whatever it is here that you're doing. And... And yeah, something with your body. You're gonna get like some kind of new type of body. Yeah, new type of body, like an upgraded body. You're still gonna be physical, but you're also gonna carry some like new... It's like we're starting to become a 5D humans, you know? So it's something is shifting and happening with your body. Could be that you're getting rid of something, even like... But what if I'm getting cancer? I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about stuff like that. But some of you, could be that you're getting rid of like a disease, or the potential of getting a disease. Like something is like transforming, or maybe something with a disease transforming, and you will never get sick after this, they say. You will never get sick after this. We have integrity. And we have mushrooms here with interdependence and support for life. Look how everything is connected here. Yeah, but the mushrooms here makes me think, like, I felt that. So for some of you, it's like it's this big thing that's happening here is all connected to a spiritual retreat that you're going through. Maybe magic mushrooms, maybe ayahuasca, San Pedro, maybe a meditation retreat, yoga retreat, or something else that you're doing. Healing session, maybe you found a good healer that you're going to work with, or something like that. Seems like it's all connected here. Yeah, it's all connected. So integrity is also your energy, you know. This is how you will rise. This is how you will rise. Very powerful. Look at the heart. The heart is glowing. Yeah, the heart and the third eye is glowing. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to stop here. So, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using one of them in today's reading. So pile number 3. What is the messages from Archangel Michael and Metatron? You felt drawn to this card. We're just going to put it here for some time. We're going to prepare the first part of your reading with taking 2 cards from these decks. 1 card here from an Archangel Michael Oracle, a couple of tarot cards. And we're going to start with unfolding the messages in that corner. And then we're going to look at some oracle cards and maybe even take some more tarot cards. So let's just start with preparing. So Archangel Michael and Metatron have messages for you. What is the messages? What's the messages for pile? Okay, I'm gonna do 3 of these. 1 Archangel Michael Oracle card. I want to take 2, yeah, okay. And a couple of tarot cards. Is that 2? Yeah. Wow. Wow, I don't know what happened now. They got stuck 2 and 2, so you got like, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Okay, let's just put them here. And we'll start and then we'll figure out how to like kind of take them. We're going to start with this. We have sacred space. We have embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Create a sacred. There needs to also be. You need to be in a certain place also to fulfill your life purpose. Is what I felt. This sacred space. So let's see if that makes sense here. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. I think we start with like 3 tarot cards. Yeah, because otherwise we're going to be overwhelmed. So we have 4 of Swords. Card of Peace. We have Knight of Swords, a card of action. And we have the Magician, a card of manifestation. So peace, action, and manifestation. So you need to manifest peace in your life here. I feel a very like grounded and peaceful and calm and harmonious energy in pile number 3. Some of you have already found this safe haven, this sacred place. If you have not, because this is a general reading, so of course the message is going to be a little bit more open. If you are not, this is a call to find that. And the Archangel Michael and Metatron is helping you. Metatron is coming through very strong and telling us that he has been with you since you were a child. Archangel Metatron is a supporter of very sensitive and psychic children. Creative, sensitive, and psychic children. It feels like you are one of these children. It feels like you have a gift, a talent for something, and it feels like you know exactly what it is. Maybe it's writing here, maybe it's telling stories, maybe it's taking care of animals. Yeah, so maybe something with animals. It can be anything, you know, and it's time for you to embrace that gift and talent that you have. But it seems like one part that's also very important is there has to be space in your life for this dream. There needs to be you need to have a safe haven for yourself. You need to have a sacred space where you can heal, but where you can embrace your life purpose as well. Your healing and your life purpose goes hand in hand. For some of you, it could be that you are a healer and this is your talent. And I actually think you're multi-talented. So I think you have many gifts here, but they're all working together. Your gifts are working together, like the Magician here. You know, the Magician, we have all the elements here. We have the cups, we have the coins, we have the swords, and we have the wands. Yeah, so multi-talented, but they're all working together in one spark. Yeah, all working together in one spark. So safe haven, a sacred space is very important for you, where you have peace and where you don't let some negative energy in. For some of you, you have already found this home. They are talking about a physical place. This is a home. This is a house. Because sacred space here on earth, we live somewhere. And your home is very important. Where you live. How you live. I think we do this. Yeah, let's do these. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. For some, if you're living with somebody that belittles you or something like that, you really need to get out of that. So I'm getting two groups here. And I feel like I'm going back and forth to these two groups. So one group, I feel like you are in a very good place. You have found the sacred space within you, and this sacred space within you has also created a life where you live in a sacred space, in a safe haven. You only have loving energies in your life. You have healthy pets, loving partner if you have somebody that you live with. This is and now it's like, you could even be that you're older, and this is a call for you to write that book. For some of you, yes, if you're older, definitely if you have something to share, they want you to share it. So you don't have to be older, but if you're meant now to embrace your life purpose and be creative and share your voice, your gifts with the world, your magnificence with the world. It's not a time for you to hide. It's a time for you to share your gifts, and it's gonna bring you so much joy to do that, to share your gift. The other group that I'm sensing here is like, wow, you are just like not in the right place, physically, emotionally. It seems, and they want to help you. They want to help you honor the sacred space within you and help you heal here. And they want to help you move to an area, community, a home where you can put down your roots and where you can feel safe and loved, where you can heal in peace with the Four of Swords. Yeah, where you can heal in peace, where you can raise your vibration and be able to manifest. And they're trying to guide you to do this, to really get out of some, like, why I feel like some spiky energy. Yeah, some spiky toxic energy maybe, or aggressive energy, or just irritating, I don't know, some irritating energy to get you away from there. I keep getting like there's a book that wants to be written, there's a project that wants to be finished, there's a dream that needs to be fulfilled. And the thing is, this is not just something that you feel a desire to do. This is your soul's urge. You're like, your soul is calling you to do this. This is why it's so strong. So you need to do it. Yeah, you need to do it. Magnificence. Share your magnificence with the world. We have observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Observations, like something with like, yeah, I keep feeling like it's very important that you are physically safe. And physically safe mean like you have good energies in your house. You like your house, your apartment. You have everything that you need. You feel safe. You feel like you can afford it. You feel like really like safe and surrounded by love. Nice neighbors if you have neighbors. And nobody that's hurting you close to you. This is very, very important. They want to put you there because so that you can relax. Yeah, I feel stressed. Why do I feel so stressed? Like something stressing your energy. So that you can relax. So that you can relax. So that you can heal. So your inner child can like take a breather, you know? And so your nervous system can like, yeah, something with your nervous system and your digestion. And so your whole body can relax a little bit and heal itself. Maybe some physical issues heal itself. Yeah, some of you are really in a stressful situation. So once again, two groups. One of you are living in a really like not good situation. It's not good enough for you. And some of you are already moved. And for the ones of you that have already moved, they're just saying like, oh, you need to create. You need to share your magnificence with the world. It's time now. You are ready. Go for it. You know, we are with you. The angel, they're also helping you heal any worries or things like that. It's time to get creative. And for the second group, yeah, you're stuck. We need to move you. You cannot stay here. We need to get you somewhere safe and loving and calm, you know. We have Arcturus with the Master, Manifestor, and a higher timeline. We have Libra. Be kind, but don't people please. Yeah, maybe you're too good. Maybe you're too kind. So it's also about... be kind, but don't people please. It's also by not giving away your energy just because you're nice. Oh, I keep feeling like I want to like move you. and protect you. Yeah, this is what they want to do. They want to move you and protect you. So I hear here that you are very psychic and very sensitive and very open in your energy, and this word is a little bit too harsh for you. But somehow it feels, some of you are living with people and you're just trying to make it work, desperately trying to make it work. But actually you're the only one doing the hard work. You're the only one doing the hard work, and that's not the way. Something is unbalanced here with Libra. Yeah, Libra balance, you know. But Libra is wonderful, you know. Libra is very diplomatic and friendly and social and kind and just wants everything to work and everybody to be friends. In the light aspect of it's a little bit unbalanced, of course, but yeah. And could be the Libra shadow aspect, conflict avoidant, you know, avoiding conflict at the cost of yourself, or, you know, so something is unbalanced in a relationship that you have around you, and it's draining your energy, and it's wounding your inner child. Your inner child is already wounded, and it's looking for validation. It's looking for validation, and it's looking for love, but it's looking in the wrong places, and it's kind of looking in the wrong ways for some of you. For some of you, no. Like I said, there's two groups, and the ones of you that's everything is going good, I think that's just like really the main message once again is just like, okay, you need to like create now. Yeah, create's gonna be very successful. Just create. And this is where you're going as well. The other ones of you that are stuck in unbalanced relationships, giving too much of yourself, not getting back. You're the one doing all the hard work. The other person is not doing so much. So this is almost like soul crushing on your inner child, which in the end just wants love and validation and harmony and peace. But it seems like there are some people in your life that cannot give it to you. Libra is connected to the 7th house. This is the marriage partner. This is their intimate relationships. This could even be business partners, clients. I don't know. People very close to us. Yeah, people very close to us. And we have Sagittarius with Dare to be Free. Yeah, this is you, free spirit. Yeah, this is you breaking free. And Sagittarius connected to the 9th house, long distance travel. So for some of you, it's about creating a distance between you and the old life and your old home and the old energies and the people that don't give you... They're not ready to put in the work that you do. I mean, you give too much. It's not supposed to be like this. It is not supposed to be like this. So this is about daring to be free, daring to do something new, and be bold and courageous, you know, because there's a higher timeline for you and you are ready for that. And on this higher timeline, you will heal, you will find your sacred space within you, you will find your safe haven, your new home, and here you will embrace your life purpose, which seems to be writing something, talking about something, maybe channeling something, maybe painting, maybe singing, I don't know what, but there's something that wants to come out of your gifts and talents. It's going to be magnificent, and you are magnificent. And observation just makes me feel like how you need to detach, how you need to detach and observe certain people from far away. Yeah. So some of you, I don't know who you're living with, but you shouldn't live with this person. I think when I say it, you feel it, and it's a bit scary. But I think I feel like you know it. So let's see what we got here. I don't know if we should put them here, maybe. If we have 3 of Cups. We have Queen of Swords. But look at this. 4 of Swords, bringing peace. 3 of Cups. Yeah, who is this 3 of Cups? These people. Who are these people? Who are these people that I feel like you need to have a little bit distance to? Because, once again, you're not on the same level. You're not on the same level, and it's just like, yeah, I feel spiky energy. Yeah, a little bit spiky energy. So we got Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords. Look at this, Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords. We have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, the Magician and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to be a little bit, 4 of Pentacles can be a little bit selfish energy. And this is great compared to the people pleaser. The people pleaser has a very hard time to be a little bit selfish. But the thing is, the people pleaser are people pleasing selfish people. So you're very unselfish, and there are some people here that maybe are a little bit selfish, or there's an imbalance in the relationship. So Four of Pentacles really talks about it's time to become a little bit more selfish and put yourself first, put your life first, put your finances first, maybe put your stability first, put your manifestation first here. King of Cups. Yeah, this is very important for you actually to do that, to be able to put yourself first and to do what is right for you. And to really, for some of you, it can be very difficult actually, because it feels like you need to leave maybe friends and family, and some people are very used to you giving them your energy. They take you for granted. Yeah, this is the pile where you could be taken for granted. They take you for granted, and this is not the way. Yeah, this is not the way. Actually, I think I'm going to keep them like this. We have truth. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, we have truth. Let's put the King of Cups with the truth here. We have false god. And the number 11. You're waking up here. The false god. Yeah, who is this false god? Who's this? Maybe somebody is thinking very highly of themselves in your life. Okay, I'm getting a message. Some of you are dealing with false guides. Somebody wrote one time in the comment section when I said that, and they were like, what? Is there false guide? Yes. The spirit world, we have different dimensions, 4 dimensions, 5, 6, fourth dimension is there where the energy world starts. And the fourth dimensions, the energies are still very low, it's very low. and fifth dimension, okay, now it's starting to get very, love and compassion and things like this. So anyways, in the spirit dimension, there's so many beings we don't see. There's so many energies, entities, astral parasites, spirit guides, this entity, this spirit, this energy, this and this and that. So it somehow, for some of you, it feels like you have picked up on some guide that's not good for you, that is telling you things that's not true. That is telling you like, oh, you should stay. You should do better. You have to change. It's something like something with like keeping you. This guide is keeping you in an abusive, toxic, or difficult situation by somehow making it your responsibility or your fault. So be aware of who you allow in your mind and in your energy. And remember to call in Archangel Michael and Metatron. And Christ even comes through here. Zadkiel, Kali, Kuan Yin, Buddha, Saint Germain, whoever you want to call upon. Call them in. And be aware that a true guide only gives you very balanced advice. Very balanced advice. If a guide comes in and tells you you are Christ incarnated, this is very unbalanced information. That's why we have so many people out there thinking they are this or that. But yeah, anyways, so this can be very unbalanced. So there could be guides that are feeding your ego. They're feeding our ego, and they say like, you are this and you are that, and it feels good because they're feeding our ego. It feels good, it feels great. We have all fallen into that trap. I don't think this is the case for you here. I think for you it's more a guy that comes and tries to give you advice, but somehow he's just bringing you in a loop. And why is this guy doing this? Because they are a little bit mischievous. Yeah, a little bit mischievous, and they're playing around and fooling around with you. So it could be that you have some guide stuck on the astral plane, the fourth dimension, that's a little bit tricking with you. So cleanse your energy. For some of you, I would really advise you to do some kind of energy cleanse, maybe with a shaman or a healer that you trust or something like that, to really like clear out. But be aware of what you're listening to, what advice you are heeding. Like, what are you, and when it doesn't feel good, it's not good. It has to be balanced, loving, compassionate for all parts. A guide will never come and tell you this person is evil, you should like hate them. A guide will never say that. They will, like the most high vibrational, most balanced guides, and these are the ones we want to have information from. They will always give you very compassionate, peaceful, loving advice. You won't feel stressed afterwards. You won't feel any type of negativity after you have gotten this. We have dreams with Archangel Raziel. We have move forward. Yeah, yeah, move forward. So some of you, once again, you really need to change your whole life situation. You are being very protected. I really feel like you should call upon Archangel Michael a lot. Tell him to protect you. He says he loves you and he wants to have a stronger bond with you. Invite me into your life. Let us strengthen the bond. Oh, I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, very nice. It's nice to have a friend like Archangel Michael. Yeah, very nice. I see a lot of dragons coming through as well, you know. So yeah, invite and strengthen the bond with Archangel Michael, and get any other voices, any voices of negativity. You don't even have to know where they come from. Any voices of negativity, get them out of your mind. Get them out of your mind. Also, before you go to sleep here with dreams here, always ask Archangel Michael. The last words that are meant to leave your lips. Archangel Michael, protect me whilst I'm sleeping. And then you fall asleep with Archangel Michael around you in your energy. This will help you protect your energy, because there's a lot of things going on when we're sleeping. If we are not protected, if we are, and we saw already here, you are very open in your energy. You need to stay protected, you know, because we're picking up on things, especially if we have unhealed wounds and things, and it's very toxic people. We had very toxic people around us. We have very deep soul wounds, and maybe, you know, they work almost like entrances for these type of energy. So you need to like really cloak yourself with this blue Archangel Michael light and even move forward. Look how it's guiding you through the darkness here to move forward. Transformation. Who are you becoming? You're becoming magnificent. You are becoming magnificent, and all of this are leading up. So you're. This is what we talked about. So much things here. So you're healing. You're healing your sacred space. You're finding your integrity. King of Cups is you. You are becoming the spiritual wise teacher. This is where it will all lead up to. You know, first you are confused, you are lost, you're dealing with so much things. Step by step, you yourself are becoming the teacher because of all the lessons that you went through. And I see you becoming old. Yeah, I see you becoming old. I see you having a wonderful home. I see you having wonderful pets around you. I see you having wonderful friends and maybe a partner. And I see you signing. I keep seeing you signing or writing books. But it could be something else, but it came out very strong because we had this, maybe writing a biography, and you know, you have a smile on your face, and you're gonna find happiness and contentment. And for some of you who have already done that, and it's gonna be very nice for you to just enjoy your talents and gifts and who you are without the wounds of the past and without the people taking advantage of you, and you know, all these things. Yeah, all these things. Now is the time to move forward wherever you are in your life. Now is the time to move forward and embrace the next step. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.